Good morning. Welcome back to the No Face Crypto channel where there's no face, there's no case. You feel me? Today, very quickly, I'm going to go over and summarize kind of the best utility coins you should be looking at for this upcoming run. We are on the cusp of a run. Now, again, I just want to remind you guys, we do have a speech from Governor Christopher Waller concerning, what is this concerning? The role of economic research in central banking. I didn't read all of this, but I did read this paragraph. And it does it's really interesting how they're literally saying that they base current decisions off of previous research in academia, and we are seeing that exact same thing play out with crypto and the internet. But I'm going to let AI read this to you because I don't feel like reading right now.
Because directed research is often reactive and time-sensitive, researchers must rely on existing published research as a key input into their analysis. You cannot come up with original or innovative models on the spot to deal with an issue that suddenly appears. And on the data front, you may not have the time to look deeply at the microdata. In these situations, existing academic research done by central bank economists and by academics outside the central bank provides the foundation for conducting the directed research. This is why I say that academic research is a complement to directed research. Good directed research requires academic research. Furthermore, post-mortem analysis is not always done after directed research is completed. Once the issue goes off policymakers' radar screens, it might not be looked at again. If the issue resurfaces at a later date, then there may be some post-mortem investigation into earlier analyses to see what went right and what went wrong.
So I just think that is very interesting, considering they're kind of beating around the bush here and they're not going to say crypto directly, but you can apply that to crypto and you can see that that is exactly what is happening right now. So as for today and tomorrow and kind of the rest of this week, we are on the cusp of a bull run. These are all the best, I would say, utility coins that you should be looking at. We've got XRP, XDC, HBAR, Algorand, and XLM. I need you guys to do your own research on those, but just trust me, not financial advice. You should look into those. As you can see, all of these charts here, besides with exception to XDC, look like they are consolidating and coiling up for an insane run about to come. You can see, these a little bit of buy pressure right here. Same thing here. Same thing with HBAR. Yeah. I mean, guys, we're getting ready for a run. I can promise you that 100%. So these right here, HBAR, XRP, Algorand, and XLM are American cryptocurrencies. I would 100% jump into these while you have the chance, not financial advice. Yeah, but that speech, this entire speech will be given, I think, around 9:30 this morning from Governor Christopher Waller. And you can see that right here, or sorry, 5:15 a.m. So this already happened. 5:15 a.m. Christopher Waller. All right, never mind. We had Fed Vice Chair Philip Jefferson is going to be giving a speech in under an hour, and then we have San Francisco Fed President Mary Daly giving a speech as well, which is she's smack dab in the middle of Silicon Valley. So yeah, very interesting. Thursday we have CPI data following up. We have Jerome Powell's speech literally on Thursday. So we'll see what happens with that. All the CPI data is coming out and it's completing. I mean, it'll be okay, but like I had said before, institutions are probably going to wait for after this week to put a little bit of money in. Now, I do want to say with XRP, I mean, this thing shot up here off of like no money at all. I don't know the exact buy, but it wasn't a lot. So if you can imagine institutional money, this is not going to be a joke. This is not a drill. It's going to be crazy. Friday, we've got housing and building permits, consumer sentiment at 10 a.m. So about noon by Friday, the market should be, I would say, completely reacted, anticipated to all this news. And you guys got to lock in. XLM, Algorand, HBAR, XDC, XRP. Remember the name. do the research and just look into it. These are the technologies that will be used in our new financial system. This is not a drill. I'm gonna make this pretty short today. Um, yeah, I'm a normal guy just like you guys, and I got stuff to do. But you guys have an amazing day today. That was just a little bit of an analysis. We are very close to a huge breakout market wide. And I do think that will happen after this week for sure. If it happens this week, then it happens. I'll be happy. But just judging by macro standards and stuff like that, there's still some, or I guess you can consider this microeconomics. It's just United States, but this is really macroeconomics. United States is a trickle down. It just goes for everything. So yeah, get ready, guys. It's gonna be an interesting few days, few weeks ahead, and then next month the SEC, I'm pretty sure, officially has to drop on paper the Ripple case, which they already have, but like 100% officially donezo. That should happen by next month, and if that happens on top of all this, on top of regulations, yeah, what are we even talking about here? You guys need to lock in. XRP is the most enticing asset on this list right here. We don't sleep on XTC. It's the international RWA asset, and they are based out of Singapore. Do not sleep on XTC. But you guys got a little bit of time on this. You can wait probably till another bull run if you really wanted to. HBAR, Algorand, and XLM, y'all don't have time. Get in right now. I'm not gonna lie, not financial advice. I'm gonna get out of here. No face. Fuck the bots.